and welcome to the All Things New devotion series. I'm Matt Parker, and this is Week 8, Day 2 of Father's Grief. Isaiah 1, 2 through 4. Listen, heavens, and pay attention, earth, for the Lord has spoken. I have raised children and brought them up, but they have rebelled against me. The ox knows its owner, and the donkey its master's feeding trough. But Israel does not know, my people do not understand. O sinful nation, people weighed down with iniquity, brood of evildoers, depraved children. They have abandoned the Lord, they have despised the Holy One of Israel. They have turned their backs on Him. Bible stories are often seen as isolated accounts designed only for Sunday school lessons and children's books, instead of the irreplicable pieces to the finished puzzle of human and divine history. Today's passage helps us put some of these pieces in place as we learn how to view the utter brokenness of the world and the Father's genuine and loving response to it. Genesis revealed the intense grief God felt just before He would resort to flooding the earth in a cosmic do-over. Isaiah shows us the same grief generations later through a different and a more fine-tuned lens. Where Genesis gave us the diagnosis, Isaiah 1 echoes of a divine courtroom. He says, "Listen, heaven, and pay attention, earth," as if He has summoned all of creation itself as witnesses. Rebellion at the covenant level, as we see here, isn't a private matter. All creation bears witness against the children of Israel for their rebellion. What we read here are the sounds of Yahweh and His council. The court is in full session, and the evidence is presented, and a judgment is given. When God's image bearers deny their faith through habitual rebellion, it doesn't just disrupt daily commerce, neighborhood peace, or cause a temporary disturbance. It literally shakes the order He intended for the entire world. The stakes are far higher than the fact that we've made some mistakes. Look how God sees the problem in this passage when He says, "I have raised children and brought them up, but they have rebelled against me." He isn't just irritated by lawbreaking. He speaks as a father whose sons and daughters have refused Him and His loving direction for them. Sin is a betrayal of relationship. Isaiah paints a pretty sad picture. He says the ox knows its owner, and even a donkey recognizes its master's feed trough. But God's own people do not understand. This understanding isn't just head knowledge. It isn't merely information gathering. It's a relational recognition of intimacy and loyalty. It's here our worldview shifts from seeing sin as more than mistaken cause and effect, but as relational and covenantal breakdown. Creation was designed to flourish under the wisdom and directing hand of God, its Creator. And when we reject Him, we aren't exercising our freedom so much as we are witnessing its collapse. Grounding ourselves in this truth helps us understand God's grief without making Him petty and small. He isn't grieved because He isn't aware of what's going on or He's confused about what to do about it. He isn't wringing His hands in disbelief. He's simply telling the truth, and the truth is meant to bring us to our senses. It's comforting and simultaneously unsettling that God's grief is not weakness or an angry tantrum. It's holy love speaking truth about how deeply our rebellion has impacted our world. So often we are familiar with His words and jargon, yet have drifted far away from the true understanding of His deep relational love for His creation. Where in your life have you treated sin as just a manageable mistake rather than a relational betrayal? How might hearing God express His grief and disappointment as a loving Father reshape your thoughts? Our Father, forgive me when I've snuggled up to my rebellion and called it normal, or minimized it as not a big deal. Help me to hear your voice, even when it's hard and confronts me. Help me to know you, not just think about you. In Jesus' name, amen.